Doug Mealy, a use of force specialist, soft restraint kit expert, under the scrutiny of my special matrix-defying glasses today on is vicarious liability. Venues, have you taken on a security company who advertises as having SIA licensed staff? Well, it's a legal requirement, so that's the marketing ploy. Look, we don't break the law. They lie to themselves by promoting bare minimum standards instead of best practice. Actually, it's not even minimum standards. I heard someone say that the SIA won't support you doing any training that's not within their syllabus. How does that work then? Have you seen the PI models? Could you do every security task based on just the low-level hand-holding and sidestepping up and down stairs? Stop though. By additional training, I don't mean rolling around in a tap-out top doing some cool stuff that works. I'm talking about properly risk-assessed training delivered by qualified trainers who've got adequate insurance in place. You need it, and the SIA, they support this. Who says they do? The SIA do. If a risk assessment dictates, then further training should be sourced that's above and beyond the basic SIA PI courses. Tony Holyland was clear on this at our conference. He used the example of guards at Lord's cricket ground compared to a busy nightclub or a festival setting. Different places, different requirements. It's also one of the key factors in the personal statement and character reference application forms for getting your badge back if it's been suspended. Look, additional training. Make sense? Good. Now let's have a Latin lesson. Vicarious means substitute or in place of somebody else. The liability comes when an organisation is held responsible for someone's actions whilst acting on their behalf. See where this is going? So case study 1, Stringfellows. George MacDonald, father of 2, is out on a stag night. He was ejected by door supervisor and former boxer Marcus Marriott. Things turned violent. Marriott punched MacDonald, who fell and tragically suffered a fatal head injury. Mr. MacDonald was attacked as Marriott was performing his duties as a doorman, and it was for that reason that Stringfellows faced a substantial claim for damages. And this responsibility doesn't stop with direct employees. Luminar Leisure contracted a doorman who caused life-changing injuries to a guest. The law didn't care whether he was on a payroll, because when someone represents your business, you can be held accountable for their actions. If someone acts on your behalf, you might end up standing in their shoes when justice comes knocking, asking for your supporting documents. When you control the who, where and how of someone's role, you're often responsible for the what happens next. Sometimes it's not about who throws the punch, it's about who pays for it. Now that's not just responsibility, that's the law. And if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, until next time, viewers.